Okay, so the first thing you'll do is you will solve for x. And so you get, if you take, I'm going to use the first equation. If you take 28 equals x minus 7y, and you solve for x, you would add 7y to this side, and what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. This would cancel out, and so you would have x equals 28 plus 7y. So now you're going to use that, so since you know what x is, you can now substitute it into the other equation. So if you substitute into the other equation, then you would have negative 3x plus 9 equals 4y. Since we just found that x is equal to 28 plus 7y, then we're going to take that and we will substitute that in everywhere we see x. So that would give us negative 3 times the quantity of 28 plus 7y plus 9 equals 4y. So I'm going to distribute and use my distributive property to first simplify my expression. So negative 3 times 28 would be a negative 84. And then negative 3 times positive 7y would be a negative 21y. And then we bring down the plus 9 and we still have that equal to 4y. So if we combine like terms, we have negative 84 plus 9. That's going to give us negative 75 minus 21y equals 4y. Now we're going to solve this equation for y. So I'm going to change colors again. So to do that, we would add 21y to each side. So this would cancel out. That leaves us to leaves us with negative 75, and that equals 25y. We divide each side by 25, and so we would find that y equals negative 3. So now we can use negative 3, and what we'll do is we will substitute that into the other equation, and that's going to give us what x is. So the equation that I'm going to substitute this in, since I used this one, I'm going to use the other one to substitute this in with. So we get x minus 7y. What that ends up being is, once we substitute the negative 3 in, we get x minus 7 times negative 3. That gives us x plus 21, because negative 7 times 3 would be 21. Now we're going to solve this for x. And so what happens, we'll subtract 21 from each side. Running out of room. And when we get that, we will get x equals 7. So our solution is, if x is negative 3, no, x is 7, and y is negative 3.